Hi guys, I'm Megan Graham and I am here today with Yorkie Storytime. And we are going to talk about Siberian cat personalities because right here I've got on my lap Lola. She's super, super cute. And her sister Poppy. Somewhere, Alfie, you can come up too. Come on up, buddy. Alfie is going to come up the stairs too. So they are badly in need of grooming because we just got their new brother and he's super super tired right now, so he's just being he's just being a little mush. His name is Simba, and he is probably the most laid back little kitten that I ever could have dreamed of getting. The dogs are acclimating to him super super well, but even in the very best of circumstances, introducing a new pet to your household is kind of like being a newborn mom. It's probably not quite as hard, but the last few days, so we got him on December 31st, and I was pretty apprehensive about how it was going to go because this little girl, Lola, that's sitting in my lap, is actually the alpha dog. She's the smallest dog I have, and she does not have any teeth, which is actually pretty good because I think if she had teeth, she might hurt the kitten or one of the other dogs. But fortunately, she doesn't have any teeth and she's actually acclimating to him pretty well. I'm going to put him to the side so he can lay down here. You can just stay here, Simba. You're fine. It's okay. So I'm going to brush them while I talk to you guys, as I often do during my story time. And as a new mom, I'm also really busy with doing all these different things and also chaperoning the cats and the dog to make sure that, or I'm sorry, the cat and the dogs. I'm really tired from being a chaperone the past few days, just to make sure that nobody hurts each other, that nobody has like an experience that's going to really scar them. So far, it's been going really well though. So we picked up Simba on New Year's Eve, and I have to say, he is the best kitten I have ever met in my entire life. He's very, very easygoing, and I'm just looking for I've got a paper towel for putting things on as I brush them. I just used my little band scissors to get her elastic out. So he is a Siberian cat, and for anyone that doesn't know about Siberian cats, there's no such thing as a completely hypoallergenic cat, but they are the closest thing that you can get to a hypoallergenic cat. And my husband, Jeff, is allergic to cats. So I couldn't get a cat until I found out about this kind of cat. Fingers crossed that Jeff doesn't have allergies to him. He'll be taking Claritin if he does, because the cat is obviously staying. But anyway, so Siberian cats are known to be super, super friendly. They're very dog-like. They can learn tricks, and they don't like to be by themselves as many cats do. So they're very, very social creatures. And he has been, excuse my phone while it dings back there. Apparently I didn't turn the sound off after I was using it. But he has been so easygoing since I brought him home. So the first day that I brought him home, I brought him in his carrier and I let the dog see him, and they were so excited that they basically, we're going to flip you over, Lola, and brush your little face. But they were so excited to see him that they basically like tried to get through his carrier, which was pretty terrifying for him. So the first few days he spent in the back bedroom, and I kept him closed in there and safe from the dogs because I didn't want him to have any experience where, he would learn to really fear the dogs. And I also knew that it was a pretty big day for him to be separated from his family. And I mean, I hate to say, but to be dropped into this pack of Yorkies that gets really excited and barks and things like that. So he stayed in his room for much of the night and got some rest. And it looks like we're moving over to the coffee table now. He likes to kind of choose the high ground and sometimes to go where the dogs cannot be. The second day, I brought him out a little bit more, and I will say that Lola went after him a few times. Again, she has no teeth, so she couldn't hurt him. And he has a really forgiving personality, so I think he just wants to be with other creatures so much that after that would happen, he would just come and sit right back next to Lola. Anyway, Lola is really loving him. I think the only thing that's hard for her is that she wants to play with him so very much. And I would say he sleeps 21 to 22 hours a day. I was a little bit worried about him when I first got him because he sleeps all the time and he seems to be extremely nocturnal. So right as we are all getting ready for bed, he's like, it's time to get up and play and, chase toys in my room and things like that. He does very much want to sleep with us. I am keeping him in his own little bedroom. I think it's a lot safer. And I also still don't know if my husband will have any mild allergies to him. So I don't want to take any chances with actually having him in the bedroom, because I think if you do have allergies, and the pet has been sleeping in your bed, it's going to be pretty tough on you. So anyway, that is what's going on with him. Let's get a little elastic. Hi, Alfie, you are next. And all of the dogs are reacting differently to him. So Lola seems super, super excited. She wants to be, I just dropped an elastic, and with a kitten, I can't have that. They get into everything. And the difference between kittens and babies is that they can jump. Excuse me, buddy. They can jump so far. So you have to be careful of where you leave things because they can get into anything and everything. So interestingly enough, the dogs do have really different personalities and they are all reacting to him in different ways. So Poppy is so funny. She's a little bit of a shy, reclusive dog. She's a little bit more cat-like, if you will. Hold on, Lola. Let's get your elastic and then you are going to look so gorgeous and so pretty. And we will brush your body after we go out. It's snowing outside, so I don't see any point to untangling her because she'll have to get untangled again later. So Poppy is reclusive, and she has been so funny. She was shaking when she first saw the kitten. Look how gorgeous this one looks now. Do you want to go see your kitten? She's probably going to go and bark at him because she gets really mad that he won't play with her. Come here, Poppy. Off she goes. Oh, you're next. I'm sorry, buddy. So this is Poppy, and she is sorry. She is such a mess. Poor little baby. That's why I figured I would make a video and do an update at the same time. I think Lola is kind of like running around looking for the cat. He can be out in plain sight, and she'll just walk right by him like she can't see him. So she is not a good hunter. But Poppy was really, really funny. So initially, she was, shaking and she was so afraid. And then he was sleeping and she came over and gave him, I think she gave him a full bath like he was a puppy. And it was honestly very cute, but the grossest thing because his entire body was just like one side of his body was wet and stringy. I'm like, where is my comb? It was wet and stringy, but she was very gentle. And then she got up to his face and like gently pawed his face. So I'm not exactly sure of what she was trying to do, but she was very kind to him. She does not chase him at all like Lola. My unneutered male, that's definitely stronger than both of the girls if he wanted to be, has been so gentle and afraid of the kitten. So that is where we are with our kitten. We added him to our insurance policy because, of course, every animal that I have would be insured. I am planning on, Siberian cats, say you wanted a dog, but maybe a dog was just a little bit too much work for you. A Siberian kitten is actually very, very dog-like. So you can teach them tricks. They're very trainable. They even do enjoy going on the occasional walk with a harness, which most cats don't really like it. Siberian cats do. So every time we all get ready to go out for a walk, he jumps out of his little cat tree like it's time for him to come as well. I got him a tree. I don't know if you can see it. It's behind me, right where I'm pointing. And the tree is great because he has a nice, safe place where he can get away from the dogs. If they're bothering him, he can sleep and be totally safe. And there's obviously no way that these little Yorkshire Terriers could get up there. So I think it was an important thing for him. I haven't taken many good videos of him just yet, just because it's been so busy with, all of the acclimating and introducing and things like that. The first, I will say, because I always like to be really honest with you guys so you know what's going on. The first, I think, day or two, I was pretty overwhelmed because I couldn't get to any of my work that I need to do on my website. I couldn't edit any YouTube videos. I haven't responded. I apologize for not responding to all of your questions and comments the past few days. It was just really, family time with having my new family member and things like that. So the first few days I sort of was like, did I make a mistake? This is really hard, and I'm a really busy person. But what I did want to tell you guys, and trust me, I'm still paying attention. I'm just getting Poppy's elastic. What I did want to tell you guys is that I think that that's a normal part of having a pet, that you get a little sense of overwhelm the first few days, because if you're doing a good job with your new pet, you are probably exhausted. You're taking care of your pet before yourself. And things are rocky and they need to get acclimated to their new home. But if you do a good job with your pet, it should settle in just fine. So it's already getting so much better. I mean, just the fact, I'm not sure where he is. I'll look and see if I see him. She looks like she's looking for him right now. So I feel like he might be, I don't know where he is. I have no idea. He blends in with everything that's in my home as well because he's white and gray. So sometimes I'll think I see him sitting on a chair or something, and it's actually like a chair cover. But anyway, he is settling in. Getting my second elastic to put Poppy's hair up. You look gorgeous. He is settling in, and even the fact that my Yorkies are sitting right now so quietly while I make my video and he is roaming around freely is pretty amazing. And we are ahead of where I thought that we would be at this point. My mom and my brother were really concerned that I was bringing home a cat, and they just said, your dogs are going to chase it. They like to chase cats and things like that. But I can tell that at the rate that we're going, they will, undoubtedly, you look so pretty, Poppy. They will undoubtedly be the very best of friends. The other day, he and Lola, and remember, she is my toughest one, although she's also super, super sweet. So they were laying together, and Lola had her head resting on him, and he had his paw on Lola. So when the Yorkies calm down a little bit, he's really able to be close to them, and he's even, trying to play with them. And the other day I'll try to actually include the video. It's just, I think I took it the wrong way on my iPhone, so it may not fill out the screen. But the other day, Alfie was playing with a toy, and Simba kind of crouched the way that kittens do, and he wiggled his little butt, and then he jumped at Alfie. So I think just that they're having that comfort level and they're getting used to each other is super, super nice. I'm going to include a link below for anybody that wants to see where I know a lot of people have been asking where I get my pet insurance. And a lot of people have been asking as well where I get my food for dogs. So if you're interested in that, I can include a link for my dog food that I use as well. It is just food for dogs. So I really appreciate you guys following along. Let me know if you're interested in seeing some footage as well of the cats and the dogs. I know that most of the people that follow me are Yorkie lovers, but I have to say that this little kitten, Simba, is just a super, super special kitten. And if you are not following me already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be posting a lot of how-to videos about Yorkshire Terriers. a lot of grooming tips, and talking about some of my favorite products. I actually have a great video that I also just made talking about my favorite carriers, and that is going to be a great video. And if you enjoyed this, please go ahead and hit the like button as well as subscribe. And also, please feel free to comment below. I really always love to catch up with you guys. And I'm so proud of my little dogs for how well that they're doing with this new friend. I would never expect that I could already be, grooming everybody and kind of having everybody hang out like a little family. So I would expect that within about 2 weeks, everybody will be completely fine. There won't be any little spats or anything like that. It's nice to catch up with you guys. The dogs are doing super well. We are all going to go out on a walk in a few minutes and enjoy the snowy weather out in Boston. But I hope you guys are having a great start to your new year. On a really exciting note, I just found out that I have it's a clean beauty website. It's called Shop Megan Graham Beauty. And I just found out that I am going to be featured in a really big magazine. It's called Boston Common Magazine. And they are going to feature my website and some of my products. So I'm so excited about that because I have been working so hard through this whole, pandemic and shutdown to be as successful as I can be, because I have an in-person business. And so I'm just, I'm growing as fast as possible, and I'm getting a lot of cool things that are happening for me online. I just actually got approved to be an ambassador for the brand Revolve Clothing, which is my favorite place. So that's actually where I got this Aloe Yoga sweatshirt from there. I get most of my clothing from there. And they approved me to be an ambassador, which was really, really cool. So that means that when people buy things through their website, through the various links that I put on my website, or if I share things that I'm wearing, I actually make a commission on that. So by sharing things that I love, it becomes another business for me. So anyway, I'm really excited. They initially said no when I applied to be an ambassador. And I guess I just always have this really positive attitude where if someone says no, then I reach out to them and I explain why I would be a good fit. And after I explained it to them and I told them how much I genuinely love their products and their service and things like that, they were like, you know what, actually, you'd be a great ambassador and we would love to have you in our program. So anyway, good things are happening this year. I'm always working and hustling and striving, but just wanted to say hello to you guys and put together this little video. Look at my little koala guy here. Oh, I love him. He doesn't like kisses though. I will see you guys soon. Have a great day and hope you enjoy this video. Bye guys.